Kenny Pickett, the new franchise QB for the Steelers, had a pretty lackluster rookie season, and he has lots to improve on in order to take over the mantle properly from Big Ben. He also has new targets in Allen Robinson, who will help out that receiver core, give some help to Deontay Johnson, who's emerged as a receiver one. And now, with the emergence of also George Pickens, Kenny Pickett has a reliable receiver core that he's going to have to trust completely in order to take the Steelers offense to the next level. So we're going to see how he does in Madden. Kenny Pickett's a 72 overall. Kind of low, can't lie. Trubisky's backing him up, and they also have Mason Rudolph. Offensive line is okay, still needs lots of work to be done. The best piece of their O-line is their left guard, and they also have a guy named Dotson here, and they also have James Daniels. I'm thinking of moving around the offensive line, put like James Daniels as center, Dotson play right guard, Kendrick Green being the backup. I think that could work out. And tight ends, they have Darnell Washington, Zach Gentry, and Pat Freiermuth. Not too bad. And receivers, like I said, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, and Allen Robinson should be a good crew to have. And Najee Harris is going to keep developing into his own bag. Defense, I love the situation with the linebackers. The defense is everybody's a scheme fit, so there's really not much to do there. We also have Joey Porter Jr. And Pat Pete is here as well. So the defense is pretty stacked all over, so there's not much we have to do there. The Steel Curtain always has a solid defense. It's just the offense that's going to need a little bit of work. So that's what we'll do. We're going to change James Daniel to the center, move Dotson over to that right guard position, and then see how well they do. Oh my gosh, we went 4-13. That is horrible. We went 4-13 with this squad. Kenny Pickett, what happened? Talk to me. Tua went off. Okay. Dak went off. Okay. Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards. Cooper Kupp at 2,000 yards. Lots of things went differently than I expected. Offense, we have the worst offense in the league. Okay. Defense was 15th. Kenny Pickett, 22 touchdowns, 14 picks, got sacked 37 times. Rushing attack was not too bad, of course. No 1,000-yard receiver. And defense, we had a couple people making plays, but TJ Watt had 11 sacks. But, ooh, man. Having the worst offense in the league is not a good sign. So what we're going to have to do is pretty much, we're still going to believe in Kenny Pickett. He's our first-round draft pick, of course. But we're going to have to invest more into that offensive line. So looks like Bryce Young in his rookie season ended up winning the Super Bowl against the Chiefs and became Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP went to Josh Allen. Defensive Player of the Year went to Von Miller. Brock Purdy won Offensive Rookie of the Year. So lots of things happened differently than as expected. And we have big moves to make. We have about $30 million, and we have to re-sign players. Obviously, we're sticking with Kenny Pickett. We probably have the first pick in the draft, which might not help us out in the long run, simply because actually, let's see, because I hope we don't have the first pick in the draft. That would be nice to know. We have the first pick in the draft. Ooh. I don't want to draft the QB because this is for Kenny Pickett. So we're putting all the marbles on the line for Kenny Pickett, of course. I mean, I want him to be quarterback one. I want him to basically shake up everything, right? And in order for us to do that, we need the offense to be on par. I mean, currently, we need a field general quarterback, and so that's what we're going to have to keep at it, just having a field general at that quarterback position. And we're going to probably change the offensive scheme just to tailor it towards Kenny Pickett. And what we're going to do is maybe change the offense to a West Coast spread or a West Coast zone run. It gives us more flexibility and gives more of our offensive line things to work on. We have Broderick Jones, left tackle, that we had drafted. He needs to do a better job at that position, and we're going to keep developing him. But we're probably going to look to either sign or draft the right tackle. So we're going to pass upon a quarterback just for the faith of Kenny Pickett, just because we want him to succeed. And in order to do that, we need to show that we're not going to look for his replacement immediately. We're going to rather focus on the D-line because that's what really needs the help. Patrick Peterson he went from an 85 to 77 in just one season. So we're probably going to have to move on from him as well, too. So here we are. We're at the draft now. We made a couple moves in the offseason. We ended up trading for right tackle Penei Sewell to help out that offensive line. Rest of the offense, we didn't really do too much with it. Kept the same receivers. Kenny Pickett, we're putting all of our faith in him. And defense, we still kept up pretty much everything the same. We ended up trading a pick for BJ Hill, and then also traded away Patrick Peterson for Cameron Thomas just for depth. And we're going to use this draft to help build up, get some new players. Joey Porter Jr., we have a lot that we want out of him. We traded for Marcus Peters, who is coming back from a complete ACL tear. So he'll be pretty interesting to have on the squad, of course. And, yeah, we're going to just keep trying to bump up that D-line with the draft. We traded back a couple spots because we did get the right tackle in Sewell. So with that being said, let's see what we do with this draft. We have a D-end, Jack Sawyer. We're going to draft him with the 12th pick in the draft. He should be pretty solid. 85 speed, 6'4", 271. Fits the Steel Curtain look. So let's keep it going. Jack Sawyer was a 74. We also got a backup middle linebacker in Smale Moden Jr., a safety, another receiver, and then Jahad Carter, another safety. So not too bad. Lots of developmental pieces, of course, but it should work out in the long run. Show you guys what the team looks like right before we go into this next season. See if we could change up what we're doing here. If we could change up what we're doing. And defense has Jack Sawyer here, and then DeMarvin Leal, Cam Thomas there. So we have some potentials there. Marcus Peters is back from injury, so now defense should fare better, hopefully be higher than ranked 15th, and the offense should definitely be better as well. So let's see how they do, and let's hope that we flip it around from going 4-13 to now something positive. So far we have 4 wins, 3 losses. 4 wins just like last year, so at least we already got that passed already. The Browns are 4-3, who are in our division, and the Bengals are 6-1. So obviously, as always, Myles Garrett has 10 sacks on the season. Well, we expected it to be a battle because this is a very tough division, and Mike Tomlin is doing the best he can with this squad, of course. Joe Burrow is going off this season as well. Not much we can do about that, but Marcus Peters has 3 picks, tied for the league in the lead, so he has been helping out. Our offense has increased to now 10th offensively, and defense is 15th. So 11 touchdowns, 3 picks for Kenny Pickett so far, 97 passer rating. Way better than how he was probably faring during last year, of course. And defense, 6 sacks for TJ Watt already. Love to see it. 3 sacks for Alex Highsmith. So the linebackers are doing their thing. And a good amount of interceptions. That's pretty good considering that we were 4-13 last season. So let's see how we do against the Browns. So we're down a touchdown here, and looks like the Browns are no joke as well either. But Najee Harris picks up the first down. Love to see it. Kenny Pickett hand off to Najee Harris, who goes all the way down to the 2-yard line. So Najee Harris is just a workhorse for this squad. Like, he's gonna help them out so much. And why wouldn't we punch in a touchdown with him? Because he's the MVP of this team. Kenny Pickett, touchdown to Deontay Johnson. We'll take it. Tie game. So now let's see. Looks like they have a 2-minute drill. The defense got to stop. Browns are moving down the field. Looks like they did not score before the end of the half. But looks like they have another chance to. Big field goal kick. We're up 17-14. Oh, Browns turned the ball over. Looks like we're still doing our thing. Now we're in the 4th quarter. Big field goal kick. 27-14 now. But the Browns are moving. But looks like he messed up. We're up 30-14. Defense is just still making plays. We end up taking that W 30-14. So I believe the defense did its thing. I mean, Kenny Pickett, I know, probably had a solid game, but 2 touchdowns, 2 picks for Deshaun Watson, and 2 touchdowns, 2 picks for Kenny Pickett. So they both had a similar game, but higher completion percentage from Kenny. Deshaun Watson had a lower passer rating. 20 carries, 108 yards, 1 touchdown. So when we shut down Nick Chubb, who's always been a beast, they led with catches, but Deontay Johnson has 6 catches, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he went sick. Pretty much went sick. TJ Watt had 2 sacks. So did Zadarius Smith and a guy named Thor Griffith on their team. But interceptions were all over. Joey Porter got a pick, so did Minka. So pretty tight game from the looks of it statistically wise, but we ended up winning 30-14. So now that we're 5-3, we're gonna sim to the end of the season and see how well we do. So we ended up going 8-9. Bengals went 14-3. Browns went 10-7. So we kind of did better, but Joe Burrow and the Bengals, man, they're causing a problem for us. I mean, our offense went back to being 26, and defense finished 19th. So offense, which started off so hot, went so low. pass rating went down as well too. 27 touchdowns, 15 picks, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns for Najee. Receivers, we had 2 1,000-yard receivers, but still not what we need though. Still not what we need. Joey Porter only had that 1 pick, and that was from that game that we had played. And the picks there too. So from those 2 seasons alone, I can see that it is the quarterback situation. How Madden has him in this game is not too well because he's only a 72, 2 seasons, revamped offensive line, and good receiver core, and he can't do much with it. And that's unfortunate. But Joey Porter Jr. did his thing though, so he's one of the pieces that will be here in this franchise, of course, and whatever team actually drafts him in real life. But Kenny Pickett in this simulation did not do his thing.